to my channel and thank you so much for watching. So today is going to be a get ready with me. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, what kind of look that I'm going for, but it's mainly going to be like a grungy vampire-esque look because I am going to a tattoo convention in Vancouver at the convention center downtown. And I'm gonna look at people and watch people get their tattoos done, and it's like this big thing. But I'm super excited, and I want to really embody the tattoo lifestyle. I only have one tattoo. I don't know, I just really respect people that get tattoos and they mean something, or if they just get them all over their body, because that is just like crazy pants and not a lot of people can pull that off. So it's a big investment and it's on you forever. So anyway, let's get started. Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be starting with the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer and placing that all over my enlarged pores, which is usually around my nose, under my eyes, my forehead, and my chin. Next, I'm taking my YSL Ink Fusion Foundation in BD20, and I'm just going to be placing this all over my face because I am pale as a ghost and nothing else, none of my other foundations, will suit my skin tone at the moment. This foundation is awesome though because it is super lightweight, but you get such a good flawless coverage from it, and it feels like there's nothing on your face. And honestly, if I wasn't so oily, I wouldn't even set this with a powder. Next, I'm taking my Milani Brow Wax, and I'm just going to be priming my eyebrows. Next, I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Brow Wiz in chocolate, and I'm just going to be filling in my eyebrows like I always do. It's weird because lately I've just been using a pencil that's honestly just worked for me. I think it's because I've been getting my eyebrows threaded, so I have a perfect shape and I don't have to put a ton of stuff on anymore to get them to what I want them to be. I just have to use a pencil. But in this case, I did use a powder, and I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Beauty Express palette and then my MAC 266 brush to further fill in my eyebrows with powder. Next, I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to be using MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, and I'm just going to be priming my lids for eyeshadow. This has quickly become my favorite eye base that I've ever tried, and I'm not kidding. I'm not just trying to suck up because it is awesome and it's just perfect. Like, it totally sets itself. Like, I usually like setting it with a powder, but it is just a beautiful consistency, really creamy, and it almost looks natural. It doesn't look like it's super overpowering, like I'm wearing a thick cream on my eye and then putting eyeshadow all over top of it, making it super powdery. It's just absolutely amazing, and it's my favorite product for priming my eyes now. Now I'm taking my vanilla contour shade from the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going to be setting that MAC paint pot that we just put on our lids. Next, I'm taking my Sephora plus Pantone Universe palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade Macaroon and just placing that in my crease with a Morphe M441 brush. And using window washer motions, I'm just going to be deepening up the crease, and I am doing this from the inner corner to the outer corner of my eye like I always do. I do this repeatedly throughout my whole eyeshadow process because this is definitely like the best way to blend in eyeshadows, and this brush is amazing for it. Next, I'm taking the Marsala matte eyeshadow from the palette, and I'm going to again just put this in my crease, this time using a MAC 224 brush. So it's definitely going to deepen up the crease and definitely define it more, and plus I'm using more reddish tones, so it's getting a darker color, whereas the Macaroon was more like a kind of rusty type of reddish color. Next, I'm taking black from the Lorac Pro palette, and I'm going to be again putting this in my crease. So I'm sure you guys see a pattern here. I definitely started out with the lighter shade, and then I'm working my way to the darker ones because that is the easiest and most time efficient way. I know it seems like it's already like getting long, it'd be a lot longer if you started out with a dark color and then work your way to the light. So you always want to start with light transition shades and then work your way to the darker colors. And now I'm using my eyeshadow from MAC in Soft Brown, and I'm just going to be softening up the crease and just going to basically blend it in a little bit better with a really awesome transition color that is soft brown. I'm obsessed with this eyeshadow. It is just amazing for blending out the crease and your eyeshadow look in general. That was kind of abrasive, but I'm now taking my Sephora plus Pantone Universe palette again, and I'm going to be taking the shade, believe it is shifting sand, and I'm just going to be placing that all over my lid and just making a more of a cut reverse crease, I guess, because I'm using a light color on the lid that will eventually kind of turn it more into a cut crease because of the dark contrast on my crease, you know what I'm saying? And just BT dubs, I use my finger to pack on more product. But now I'm going to be taking the shade, I believe it is Nimbus Cloud, and I'm just putting that in my inner corners just to really, really brighten them up. And klutzy me, I get eyeshadow on my face, so I'm just using a wet wipe from Yes2, and I just clean that up. And now I am going to be taking my Morphe brush again, and I'm just taking that matte Marsala color and again just placing it in my crease just to again just blend out the crease and darken it up again, because we lost a little bit of that reddish Marsala color that I so wanted in this eye look. Next, I'm going to be taking Hot Chocolate, Castor Gray, and Red Mahogany all together. I'm just kind of blending them all in, and I'm just going to be placing that in my outer corner and bringing it up into my crease to blend it. And I don't know if you guys have noticed yet, but I only have one acrylic nail on, and it's on my pinky. Don't get the wrong idea, it's just that they all fell off, and that one actually got repaired in time. So that one I literally can't even get off if I wanted to, but it's on there, and the rest of them aren't, and I'm getting them done right away. So next, I'm taking White and Cream from the Lorac Pro palette, and I am just placing that on my brow bone and just blending in and softening up the crease area with it. Next, I am taking the Sephora Waterproof Contour Eye Pencil 12-Hour Wear in black, and I love this eyeliner because it is so creamy, but it's really, really long lasting. So what I'm going to do is just tight line my upper lash line, which basically means that I'm just going to do a very, very thin line right by the lash line just to basically darken it up and define it more. And because we are doing a smoky eye, I don't want any harsh lines on my eye, so I'm actually just smoking out that liner. And like I said, it's so creamy that it really just blends in. Next, I'm taking my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I'm going to be highlighting my face, which is like under the eyes and my nose and my cupid's bow and basically everywhere that you can think of. But I'm going to do this quick. I'm going to skip through it a little bit because the video is getting a little long, and if you guys do want to see how I contour and highlight, I do have a video on that. So I'm just going to skip right through this stuff. And by the by, I am using all of the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour refills from my Anastasia contour book to highlight and contour my face. I know that you guys haven't seen me explain what I'm doing here, but I'm basically it's almost like baking my face. So it's like you're baking it in powder, which sounds like a lot. But basically what it is you are usually use like a banana powder, like a yellow base powder. It just really helps with the highlight of your face. And this is something that I know like a lot of celebrity makeup artists do. And basically, I'm using the Nye Banana Powder, and I'm just placing that everywhere where I put my highlight. And what it's going to do is just make it very flawless and make a very defined highlight on my face. This is literally the most like satisfying moment is blending it all in, because then it just looks so flawless and gorgeous, and I love, love, love doing that. Next, I'm taking my Cindy Luminizer from the Balm, and I'm basically using this as a dual highlight and blush because it does have that kind of pearlescent glow to it. So that's what I'm just doing here, and then I'm going to move on to mascara and finish up our eye look. Next, I'm taking my Lancome Hypnose Star Mascara. This is just the mini sized one. I find that these work a little bit better. I think just because it's such a short stick, so you have a lot more control and your eyelashes can get quite big from it. But I'm using the small one and the big one, and I'm just going to be coating my lashes. And I believe I did put on some falsies off camera. I guess I didn't film that part, but now I'm going to be taking my NYX Sand Beige lip liner and filling in my lips and lining them as well, because that's what it's for. Then I'm taking my MAC lipstick in Peachstock and completely filling in my lips and blending it in with that NYX lip liner. This is one of my favorite combos, especially for this look. I honestly scored big with this combo. I love it. I usually wear this now, especially if I'm wearing like a really, really dramatic look like this. I just think it totally like complements the eye look so well. Now I'm taking my Stila Magnificent Metals lip gloss in Citrine, and I'm just placing that on my lips to make them big and shiny and gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like Kylie Jenner in this look because my eyes just look huge and my lips are huge, and that's, I think, her main features, and I have a pretty contoured face, so I might turn this into a slash Kylie Jenner slash grunge look. Not gonna lie. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I wish you guys good luck with this look, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Thanks so much for watching, and love you guys. Mwah. Morning.